Newbattle Church is nestled beside the old coaching road to the south and opposite the 12th century wall which marks the grounds of Newbattle Abbey. It is an area steeped in history. Secession monks from Melrose Abbey founded the abbey here, and from then the area has earned a place in religious turmoil, changing from Roman Catholic to Episcopalian and finally becoming Presbyterian. The current church, building began in 1727 and completed in 1729, used stones from the previous church built in 1565. The studded doors at the front of the church also came from the 16th century building. Newbattle Church has many attributes worthy of mention. The funeral bell dates from 1616 and is one of the oldest items held in the church, along with the baptismal font, which sits on a more modern plinth. The bell was rung in front of the funeral procession making their way to the interment, and was told to make people aware that a funeral was about to take place. The handle of the bell is made from metal, shaped as a human bone. The upper part of the pulpit dates back to the early 17th century and was transferred from the previous church, which was no longer suitable and in poor condition. The stairs leading to the pulpit were added at a later date. The pulpit was originally accessed by another stairway situated at the front entrance. The windows on either side of the pulpit are the Craig windows. They were commissioned by the Craig family in memory of Margaret Craig around 1882 and were made in Germany. The windows were displayed in London at an international exhibition before coming to Newark. They depict the feeding of the poor and the teaching of the children. Other sources say they represent the care of the elderly and the religious instruction of the young. The World War II windows were made to commemorate the Royal Army Medical Corps, the personnel who were stationed at Newbattle during the Second World War, and those from the parish who served in the war. There are strong military connections, as Newbattle was a garrison church for the duration of World War II. Under the Lothian Gallery are 4 smaller windows. These windows were designed by John Duncan, RSA, who was a prominent painter and a part of the Celtic Revival and Symbolist movements. They were made between 1934 and 1935. They depict the Gospel writers Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. The organ dates from 1895 and has been granted a preservation order on account of it being an instrument of importance. An unofficial record of those who served during World War II and beyond remain written on the walls behind the organ. Some who signed their names or left a message were stationed here or injured in combat, and some were from local voluntary organisations. Signatures from those who pumped the bellows for the organ can also be seen. The Argyll Martyrs plaque commemorates father and son, the Marquess and Earl of Argyll, who were both found guilty of treason and were executed. The Marquess of Lothian retrieved the body of the Marquess of Argyll after execution in 1661 from the Canongate in Edinburgh and brought the body back to Newbattle Church, which was situated near the Abbey at that time. His son, the Earl, suffered the same fate as his father in 1685, and again the Marquess of Lothian retrieved the body and brought it back to Newbattle Church. Both father and son are interred at the Argyll Mausoleum. Another plaque commemorating father and son is dedicated to William Creech, Minister of Newbattle, and his son also William. William the son was a close friend of Robert Burns. He was responsible for the second publication of Burns's work in 1788 and later became Lord Provost of Edinburgh.